Yo, what is up, guys? Today we have an update about the Charlie Kirk shooter. We have his picture. Shooter is at large. There is a reward for him, and the big thing to come out. It's I think I've only seen this on the Wall Street Journal. This is a media bias chart. So Wall Street Journal news is center, opinion is right. This is news, so it'd be considered center. Where what is this? The other article that I have, CNN, is a little bit left skewed. And the thing that I found really interesting about this was how they were reporting it and the information that is being left out from more left leaning news organizations. And the Wall Street Journal reports that the ammunition was engraved with transgender and fascist ideology, right? And CNN reports on the shooter, like same FBI releases image of person of interest, like FBI releases person of interest. It's pretty much the same article or same title, but they say sources say phrases related to cultural issues were scrawled on the rifle and ammunition by authorities. You see how by saying phrases related to cultural issues, it kind of just or it it leaves a bigger question mark in the air compared to just coming out and saying exactly what was on it. And I mean, I wouldn't say that this is infactual reporting by CNN because I mean technically, transgender and fascist ideology or whatever are cultural issues, and I'll give them that. But they aren't doing a full scope of reporting that I would like a journalistic outlet to do. And I guess this is going to be a shorter video. I just want to get some thoughts out of here, and I've been thinking about this a while. Um, is that I think I myself am not a part of the LGBTQIA community, so I'm sorry if anything that I say offends you. All right. I mean, if anything that I say offends you regarding what I'm going to say, I grow up here. I mean, I'm sorry if that comes off a little insensitive, but the stuff that I'm going to say should not be controversial. And what I'm going to say is that the lesbian, gay, and bisexual, or the LGB, should separate themselves from the rest. And the reasoning behind that is LGB, being lesbian, gay, or bisexual, is how you feel about someone else, and everything else, trans, queer, intersex, asexual, is how you feel about yourself. Queer could be wishy-washy because sometimes it's used as a blanket term for like people questioning if they want to be trans, bisexual, blah 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 blah, like and so on and so on. But it can also mean be applied to the trans, intersex, asexual, which is how you feel about yourself. And the reason why I think that the LGB should separate themselves from the rest is the LGB is how you feel about other people, where the TQIA plus is how you feel about yourself. And a reasoning beyond that is that with the increase in violent trans activism, is how else, yeah, no, I won't say violent trans activism, but in the increase of trans people appearing in violent acts, whether that be Charlie Kirk's murder, with associations to the trans community, with the messages scrawled on there, and the church shooting with the transgender person. I'm sure there's a bunch more that I can find out about, but the problem is that if you are associated in a group of people, even if you're not 100% similar to those people, that the label that the trans people are going to bring, if this violence keeps on happening, is going to affect the entire community, not just the trans community, because it's a community. Like if think about it like in terms of housing prices, it's a community, right? Think about one subdivision. If there or no, think about two subdivisions, right? If you have one subdivision that has zero crime, and in the other subdivision there's one household that does a crime a day, or a crime a week, or a crime a month, or a crime at all, the subdivision whatever, or housing area that has the crime, their property values are going to go down. So the one action of the individual or the members of a certain group attached to the community affect the entire community. In my example, it'd be the depreciating value of house prices compared to the other subdivision or community. And I don't really think I have anything else to say on this. I think I got out what I wanted to say. I appreciate I got 30 views in the last video. Wasn't expecting that. I'll work on making the thumbnails better. I saw that my click through rate was absolutely abysmal. I think I had like close to 1,000 impressions, but only like 2.1% click through, which isn't terrible. I think you're supposed to aim for between like 2 and 8%, but I would like to get that shot up a little bit. So appreciate all you guys who tuned into the last video. I just wanted to get a little bit more about me and my opinions out there, and I appreciate for everyone who's along for the ride.